This week on Council Bluffs News, do you have trouble getting connected to the World Wide Web? Blink is here to save the day. The outstanding free wireless internet network launches the second phase in what will become one of the largest free Wi-Fi coverage areas in the United States. We'll tell you more about what's next. Did you get your laugh on during the Blues Brother Revue? More on the traveling comedy that visits Iowa Western. Plus, Bayless Park goes Latino. The annual Latino Festival brings its diverse culture to the city. And Pete Peterson speaks to us about the Potawatomi Conservation Foundation's upcoming fundraiser. That and more, all on this week's Council Bluffs News. Hello and welcome to this week's Council Bluffs News. I'm Aaron Zach. The goal? Free internet for everyone in Council Bluffs. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? The Blink Wi-Fi project is doing its best to give the people of this community that dream. Wednesday, September 7th, the second phase is put into place. Momentum is building.
We have more residents than ever using Blink on a daily basis.
Phase 2 of the Blink Wi-Fi project is a go.
I think for the city, it's kind of a game changer. You're looking at a city that doesn't necessarily have the means to have everyone online.
But that's the goal. Wednesday, September 7th, the Council Bluffs Area Wi-Fi Consortium announces another phase of one of the largest free community Wi-Fi networks in the United States.
From the onset, the vision was clear: build the best network possible in serving the community of Council Bluffs.
With 2 phases in the books, the network is now available not just downtown, but also a large portion of the west end of Council Bluffs.
And now phase 3 that we're talking about now is to the south and east, which is again looking at where are the areas that is needed the most around, like say, Bloomer Elementary School.
Over the next 5 years, Blink will increase free Wi-Fi coverage over 20 square miles, making a positive impact on education across the city.
Well, it's important for students to have access. When they get home, we kind of break down the walls of the school.
In areas the network is currently available, students are already taking advantage.
Well, last night it took me 3 hours to finish one of my homework assignments, so it takes a lot of time.
In our technology-driven world, access to internet is becoming more and more important.
Oftentimes, teachers will take kids out into the campus area of our school, and they'll do some collaborative work there.
Although it was originally slated to be used for general web browsing, the network has exceeded early expectations as streaming HD videos is now a likely possibility.
On my tablet, I use a lot because I use Facebook, I try to use Instagram, I use Messenger, and I use a lot of sites, so it takes up a lot of Wi-Fi and all that stuff.
Blink funding and implementation continues to be a community-wide effort. When phase 3 of the project is complete, about $850,000 will have been invested into the network. And the best part is, no tax dollars will have been used. Also, one day soon, more than 40,000 people in Council Bluffs will have access to Blink. For more information about this project, visit blinkwifi.org. CBTV 17 is the proud media partner for this project.
If you are a collector or just love looking at vintage and antique items, the River City Antique Festival is the perfect place for you. Dealers from across the Midwest brought their antiques to the Mid-America Center. The festival also had collectibles, toys, jewelry, and much more.
People should come to the Antique Vintage Festival for so many reasons. It can be educational. They may be a collector and find just the piece they need. They may be decorating and needing some special element somewhere in the house. And they have so much to choose from when they come to an antique vintage festival like this.
Go to www.heritageeventcompany.com for more information about the upcoming shows. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm Mike Simmons.
Sunday, September 11th, the Arts Center on the campus of Iowa Western holds their first event of the National Performance Season. The official Blues Brothers Revue comes to town to perform live music that combines the comedy and hits from the original movie.
We just spent 2 weeks in New Jersey. That place smells bad.
And pays tribute to Chicago's history of blues, gospel, and soul music. But this is just the beginning to a number of great acts coming to the Arts Center this fall.
Coming up here October 1st, we have a really fun group called the Music City Hitmakers. They are a group of country music songwriters from Nashville, kind of the A-list of songwriters down there. They'll be performing their hits with a full country band and orchestra on stage. And it's just going to be a really fun time. So it'll be music that everybody knows, even though they don't know the names of the songwriters.
Tickets for all upcoming events at the Arts Center are available to the public. See the full list of the upcoming schedule for the National Performance Season at Arts Center at iwcc.edu. For the Council Bluffs News, I'm Bowen Peterson.
A chance to learn something new can be very exciting. The Kinder Nature series at the Hitchcock Nature Center once again provides that opportunity. Sunday, September 11th is the monthly Kinder Nature program at Hitchcock Nature Center. Every month, volunteers like Renee Stroud educate children about the wildlife of Iowa, as well as bringing kids outside to interact with nature. Each month has a different theme.
So our theme was called Soaring Wings. Yeah, it's about the migrating raptors and a little bit about what makes raptors special, their adaptations, what makes them different than other birds. And then we learned to use tools like binoculars and looking and trying to match pictures so that to try to build up some of those observation skills.
You can join them next month, October 9th at 1:30 at the Hitchcock Nature Center, where they'll hit the trails and explore the signs of fall. After years of involvement with the Council Bluffs Community School District and the local community, a new building is branded with a familiar name. September 9th, Fred Maher is honored during a ribbon cutting at the brand new Fred Maher team building at the Gale Wickersham Athletic Complex. The new building will house locker rooms that will accommodate both home and away teams. These upgrades have been long awaited.
The facility is just phenomenal. It is something to be proud of. Every athlete, present and past, can be proud of the facility. And not only just the athletes, but the students and the people of Council Bluffs for what they have.
The facility will be utilized throughout the fall every Friday night during the football season and will continue to serve student athletes throughout the spring during track season. If you like to settle in at the end of the day with a good book, you're probably a fan of the recent event at the Council Bluffs Library. On Saturday, September 10th, the library holds their Friends of the Library book sale. The library hosts the sale in an effort to share the love of literature with people in Council Bluffs. The sale has an especially large selection of children's books at a low price to encourage reading at a young age.
We have books that have been donated by all of our lovely people in Council Bluffs, and once a year we try to put them all out and let people come and buy.
Proceeds from the sale go directly to the library to help fund events and purchase new inventory. Items are also purchased for the Youth Center and Teen Center that the library would not otherwise be able to afford. More information on the library and its events available at councilbluffslibrary.org. Still to come on Council Bluffs News, Bayless Park goes Latino. We'll tour the annual Latino Festival and give an inside look at all the fun. Plus, out at the Hitchcock Nature Center, find out how these folks are learning how to catch butterflies. But coming up next, Pete Peterson joins us in studio to talk about PCF and their latest event. Stay tuned.
Schedule your campus visit today. Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you still get personalized customer service.
We have identity-safe checking with LifeLock, identity theft protection.
You get personal mortgage lending to fit your needs now and in the future.
You get business banking with the latest technology because saving you time saves you money.
At Council of Savings Bank, you get people who answer when you call and local employees who are actively involved in our community. Council of Savings Bank, hometown banking the way it used to be.
Hello and welcome back to Council Bluffs News. I'm Aaron Zach. Joining me in studio today is Pete Peterson. He is the former president and current board member of the Potawatomi Conservation Foundation. Pete, thanks for joining me today.
Glad to be here.
So before we start talking about your upcoming event, I'd like to get a little bit of a background of what PCF is.
Well, the Conservation Board is primarily a fundraising arm for the Conservation Board. And what we do is provide financial support for land acquisitions, environmental education, and projects within the parks that are outside the normal, upkeep that the board funds. So,
how important is it to preserve habitat projects and to educate people about the environment?
We feel it's very important. Primarily, our goal is to try to get children out from in front of the televisions and the video games, get them outside, learn about nature, and learn to enjoy the outdoors.
You have an event coming up in a couple of days. It's called Go Wild for Conservation. Talk to me a little bit about it.
Well, what the fundraiser is it's the venue is a beer tasting. So we'll have 20 different, primarily craft beers available, and then we have food that's paired with the different brews.
Why do you feel it's so important to have this fundraiser now?
Well, we've always had it in the fall, about this time of year. We have it at the Mid-America Center, and we have a live auction and oral auction, the basic fundraiser things that you might attend.
Well, that sounds like a pretty good time. I mean, how can people get involved in not only attending your event, but also learn more about your foundation?
Well, unfortunately, the event is sold out for this year, but we have it every year. And if anyone would like to get involved, we're always looking for active board members and people to help in the parks through volunteerism and help with the education processes that we go through.
And how can one become a supporter of your foundation?
Probably just contact the conservation office. Sam Stavers is the gal in charge there, or Mark Shoemaker.
Okay, Pete, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you coming in today.
All right, thank you.
Council Bluffs News will be right back after this. Stay tuned.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Buzzed, busted, and broke, because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Create new opportunities and expand your knowledge with Iowa Western's continuing and career education.
It was really intimidating to go back to school, but Iowa Western made me really feel like I could do it.
Our goal is to help students achieve success from education to employment.
Learn more, including information on extra benefits for Iowa residents at iwcc.edu/continuing_education.
If you store your guns properly, I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside.
Safer when walking home.
And I won't have to tell my kids, this isn't a drill.
Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. Always lock it up.
An annual event celebrating all things Latino has a new location as the family fun day known as the Latino Festival takes over Bayless Park September 10th. A day filled with music, balloon creations, and a whole lot of fun. It's all on the menu at the 2016 Latino Festival in Bayless Park.
Share good food with each other, share good music with each other, learn about each other, and when we come together, we're stronger.
The family-oriented event takes place September 10th and seems to have something for everyone.
I like it. I like this place. The people here and the music, all the plays is really fun, and we should be like playing with our culture.
Kids at the festival have plenty of fun activities to choose from.
I think if somebody has kids, this would be the place to bring them. You can have, some agua fresca, or you can have some tacos all at the same time and have a little lunch here.
The gathering also offers a chance to support the organizers of the event, Central Latino of Iowa.
Any revenue from it also supports our nonprofit programs that helps families every day, so it means a lot, definitely.
And the month of September also means a lot. The timing of the festival is calculated.
Well, the month is special just because it is for Mexico's independence in general. It's important for the Latino community to come together just because there's so many of us.
The event may be celebrated by Latinos, but all are welcome.
You should get interested in knowing more cultures and get more into it.
All while encouraging the community to spend time together.
Besides being involved with the family, it also brings ideas of becoming involved more in the community.
I think overall we're a better community, a stronger community if we understand each other, if we celebrate our diversity, but at the same time kind of just have a good time together as a community.
Along with music and fun, helping hands are in attendance at the 2016 Latino Festival.
I see that there's a lot of different businesses involved, and it's really good for awareness because a lot of the Hispanic community isn't aware of what kind of businesses there are out there, or what kind of things they can reach out to for assistance or support.
Central Latino is a charitable and educational organization. They provide assistance to individuals and families. For more information about Central Latino, visit sucentrallatino.com. Butterfly catching sounds like a fun pastime, but the activity actually serves a greater purpose. The naturalists at Hitchcock Nature Center go through this process every year. The goal is to track the migration of monarch butterflies. This year, the tagging is on Saturday, September 10th. Visitors to the center safely catch the butterflies, tag them, and then release them.
This is our annual monarch tagging event, and we ask people to come out and share their Saturday with us, and they become citizen scientists, and they get to tag butterflies that they catch, monarch butterflies that they catch.
The monarch butterfly is the only known migratory butterfly in the world. Tracking their migration is a goal for many naturalists. For more information about the process, visit potcoconservation.com. Still to come on Council Bluffs News, our weekly look at what's going on the campus of Iowa Western in this week's Reaver Beat. Plus, there are plenty of furry friends at the Midlands Humane Society looking for a good home. We'll meet them in our Pets of the Week. And a look at our events calendar to wrap up the show.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
NFC, AFC, offensive linemen, defensive tackles, quarterbacks, and cornerbacks are all living united to ensure the academic success of millions of kids in our communities all the way to graduation day. But that won't happen without you. So take the pledge at unitedway.org. Make a difference in the life of a child. Suit up like your favorite NFL players and become a volunteer reader, tutor, or mentor with United Way.
This new mom is struggling to get the skates just right. Now holding on for dear life.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
Hey guys, it's Danny Rambo with this week's Reaver Beat. Do you feel like your day consists of a little too much sitting around? If so, Iowa Western Wellness Specialist Jill Sherman might have a path towards becoming more active. It's a route that can be used anytime, anywhere.
I started one and it kind of goes indoor and outdoor.
And it's putting people on the move.
It got me out of my office to do a route once a day or over my lunch period.
The 1 mile walking route is intended to promote healthy living. According to the American Heart Association, taking a walk each day can help increase your energy, stamina, and lower your blood pressure.
And I tried to hit every building on campus so that all employees that worked, all over the campus could just join in at any point.
Although it started off as something for just the employees, students are encouraged to take to the path as well.
It's nice for the students when they're cooped up in classrooms all day.
The path wraps all around campus, weaving in and out around buildings. When you return to your starting location, you've reached a mile.
I'm sitting all the time, and for our students, they're sitting all the time in the class, and it's just nice to get yourself up and get your blood moving.
The state of Iowa is participating in the Healthiest State Initiative and asks for all counties to participate. Iowa Western is being proactive by getting a group walk planned for October 5th, beginning at the Student Center. Whether it be a love letter or a comp paper, Iowa Western's Writing Center is there to help. The resource benefits students who struggle writing and offers extra assistance.
It doesn't cost anything, so it's a great support to have. Might as well take advantage of it. Also, we can really help with the writing, so we can help students improve their grades, or at least just help them be more comfortable with the writing process, help build their confidence.
Students can find the Writing Center on the second floor of the Student Center and can walk in for help or go through the online registration system. It doesn't matter if the student has a draft, the final product, or just needs help brainstorming. Now time for our weekly events calendar. As the campus celebrates It's Your Future Week, a career fair is scheduled September 21st. Students get a quick opportunity to practice what they've learned throughout the week with over 50 businesses and organizations offering part-time jobs, internships, or even full-time jobs following graduation. The fair is located in Canesville Arena and will open to veterans and students in IT and health programs from 1:30 to 2. And then open to the rest of the students and public from 2 to 4. It's a perfect opportunity to network and connect with employers throughout the area. If you're not already aware, 2016 is an election year. The political excitement hits the Iowa Western campus Thursday, September 15th, as the school hosts its annual legislative forum. State legislators answer questions prepared by school representatives, and the discussion will focus primarily on community colleges and college students. Morning classes will be canceled for the forum that will begin at 9 a.m. and end at 10 a.m. Visit cbtv17.com for a list of scheduled times the broadcast of the event will re-air. For your Reaver Beat update, I'm Danny Rambo.
Hello, I'm Terry Getch-Mills, and welcome to Pets of the Week. I've got Zeus with me here. Big name for a little guy. He's a Palm Yorkie mix. He's 3 months old and he's just a little sweetheart. We're working on potty training. He's not quite potty trained yet, but he's a great little dog and he's willing to learn. Zeus's file number is 21648. This is Ginger. Her file number is 20816 and she's a 4.5-year-old rat terrier mix. She is a little jumper, so you will have to have a fenced yard. She's also a barker, so apartments are not recommended. She's a wonderful dog, full of activity. And again, her file number is 20816, Ginger. This is River, and his file number is 21349. He's a 6-week-old little brown tabby, short-haired kitten, and he came in with his brother. They're a great little pair, or you can adopt them separately. Again, this is River, 21349. Kittens, and more kittens. This is Charlie Brown. His file number is 20779, and he came to us as a baby, along with 7 of his siblings. They were all raised in a foster home, so they're great with children, dogs, and other cats and kittens. Again, this is Charlie Brown, file number 20779. And if you're interested in any of the pets that you've seen on Pets of the Week today, please come in to 1020 Railroad Avenue, Council Bluffs, Iowa, to the Midlands Humane Society.
Time now for your weekly events calendar. Save the date. The Potawatomi County Conservation Foundation invites you to go wild for conservation. The event takes place Thursday, September 15th at 6 p.m. and is being held at the Mid-America Center. It's all in an effort to raise money to support public programming, habitat restoration, and land stewardship throughout Potawatomi County. For more information about the event, head to the Potawatomi County Conservation's website at potcoconservation.com. Do you enjoy looking at classic cars? Then head over to Bluffs Downtown Car Show Saturday, September 17th on the 100 block. This family fun event will have lots of activities including balloon animals, photo ops, t-shirts, and will also have a DJ. Over 100 of the best classic cars will be on display. Registration begins at 2:30 while the show starts at 4. For more information about the show, contact Donna Shepner at 712-396-2471 or through her email, donna@bluffsdowntown.com. Southwest Iowa Art Tour is featuring the Harvester Art Space Lofts in Council Bluffs for a 2-day event. It all begins Saturday, September 17th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and continues Sunday, September 18th, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Guests are welcome to not only view local artists' work in the gallery, but also to take guided tours throughout the historic building. Fun activities and live artistic demos and artwork for kids will be on hand. Admission is free and is sponsored by PACE, formerly the Bluffs Arts Council. More information at paceartsiowa.com or swiarttour.com. Thank you for tuning in and watching this week's Council Bluffs News. As always, CBTV is very eager to hear your feedback. If you'd like to send us your questions or comments, email them to cbtv@iwcc.edu, or you can call us at 712-325-3312, or you can find us on social media. We're on Facebook and Twitter. Just search CBTV17. And of course, keep it right here for the latest scores and updates for local sports in your community by tuning in to the Bluff Sports Zone with JJ Davis. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm Aaron Zapp.